burn. Me and Jeff had moved into my mother's old house. Jeff has been close to me for some time now. He was really sorry for what had happened. One day Jeff came home with a husky. It had lovely black and red fur. I had named it Smile, and Jeff said he will call it Smile Dog. Smile Dog was a lovely boy dog, and he was kinda a killer. He made people go mad to the point that they killed themselves. We let him run around at night so he could get some fresh air and kill small things. One night, Jeff came in my room. I heard him walk over to my bed. He sat next to me in the darkness. Then I felt breathing on my face. He kissed me. I felt his cold lips touching my warm lips. I could feel the dry blood, and he said something to me in a low voice. It was in a sweet, low whisper. I love you, thing. My eyes grew large, and I hugged him. I never knew that a girl like me would fall in love, even with a killer. I had thought I would be alone for the rest of my life. He hugged me back and held me tight. We fell asleep like that, hugging. I woke up with my face in Jeff's chest. He was not sleeping when I looked into his eyes. He walked out of my room so I could get dressed. I pulled on a Hollywood Undead shirt with some gray jeans and black shoes. I walked out of my room and went to make food to bring to Jeff like I normally did. I gave him his food and went to my room to greet Smile Dog because he would crawl in through my window. I knew Jeff had liked me. I never knew Jeff had liked me. I was never good at seeing what people felt. I was normally alone, so you couldn't blame me. Jeff and me went up to the roof to watch the fireworks go off, but this time I could smell the vodka coming from him. He had been drinking that night, and for a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old. Jeff then started to smoke. I got a little scared by that and asked him to stop. He said he would try, but he didn't stop. Jeff turned 17, a day I did, and he was really happy. He picked me up and spun me around and kissed me ever so lightly. He had stopped smoking and drinking, just for me, he said. On my birthday, I didn't wake up. I was sick badly. I was badly sick. Jeff came in to wish me a happy birthday, and I couldn't even sit up without coughing my lungs out. Jeff was scared for this reason. He thought I could die. I told him I wouldn't leave him in the cold world by himself, but he said death is something I can't decide on. I couldn't die, right? Another chapter. Alright. Nightfall. Jeff went killing with Smile Dog, so I went to clean my room. I had too many books on the floor. I read all about scary things and other things. I heard a knock on the door. I walked to the door with a gun in my hand, not knowing there wasn't any ammo in it. The power went off when I stood by the door. I put my ear on the door and I heard breathing. "Who's there?" I said. No one said anything. I looked at the window and saw Jane. She was smiling at me, and she broke the window. Jane rushed at me and stabbed me in the shoulder. I tried to shoot her, but it didn't work. I hit her in the back of the head with the handle of the gun. I ran out of the house and ran into the woods, jumping over roots, and Jane was right behind me. I ran and ran. It seemed like forever. Jane started to throw rocks at me and knives. She had hit me with a knife. My leg was bleeding badly, but I was limping to find the long path me and Jeff walked on every Sunday. I walked around and lost Jane somewhere in the woods. At a point in time, I tore my jacket and made a band around my leg. I soon found a long, hardly lit I soon found a long road, hardly lit by the moon. I walked for an hour or so. After some time, I saw a tall man around the corner of the street. I walked to him, but he kept walking away. I called out to him, and then he was gone.